Peace, everybody. This Twinflame Reading. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that bell. So I don't know if y'all know lately, YouTube's been censoring a lot of people. So, it's been real rough because they just been censoring all my shit. So, but yeah, so I just haven't been really truly motivated to get on because they messing with my frequency. So hold on a second. All right. So we're getting ready to start. So yeah, it's crazy. We get ready to start, but let me make sure we good before I start doing it. Welcome everybody. Peace. Peace. Welcome. I don't know why it's acting funny. Is it acting funny on y'all end? See, I try to go live. I try to do lives as much as I can instead of doing the whole pre-recorded readings. But all right. I just want to make sure we good. If y'all good on the end, on y'all end, let me know, let on before we get started. That's what I mean, yo. They just messing with my live, and I ain't even already start yet. I haven't even started yet. Because they know I go deep. I get off topic real quick on this twin flame connection. All right. So are we good? Are we good? Let me know we good. Let me know we good. I can't even see. Hello, everybody. All right. I apologize. The service around here sucks. All right, so let's get going. Welcome, everybody. So this will be the twin flame reading. All right, so if this resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Okay, and when I mean resonate, speaks to your soul. Okay, we're not going to keep, we're not going to keep just making things fit because you're just trying to get the knowledge. So this is all about uplifting your spirit and getting the message that you need to get so that you can have a better day. Okay. So be mindful of what you're consuming, okay? You are fully responsible, okay? This is my disclaimer. You are fully responsible for your thoughts and actions, okay? This is, not a journey to play with, okay? Like I said, it comes in many names, okay? God is one of them. God is the top of them, okay? So we're going to just see what's going on and see what Spirit has to say about this twin flame connection, okay? What's going on and what's the update with the twin flame journey, okay? Y'all make sure y'all hit that likes, hit that thumbs up. That way I know that, you guys are actually, supportive on the other side, because YouTube has been censoring a lot, and you know messing with my likes and my subscribers, taking my shit down. So show some love, show some support. Let me see that you guys is Team Essence. Good afternoon, good evening to you all. Oh, it says 6 a.m. Wow. 6 a.m. where you at? Wow. It's 2:09 when we Eastern time over here. My birthday, y'all. My solar return is coming on the 13th. If you guys, I have already had a couple of people bless me with abundance. If you also want to bless me with abundance, you can. It's just like, the same thing with donating. Okay. My Cashapp and PayPal. So I've already had a few people, and I just want to thank y'all if y'all do watch this now or later for your birthday love and support. Your girl is going to be blank blank. Okay. But it's definitely in alignment with my divine masculine. Okay. It's definitely in alignment. I got a deep message from spirit, and they manifested it in a way for 3D. It's a pretty deep message. I just don't. It has everything to do with personal information, like the alignment of birthdays, age, and all that stuff is so deep. So I'm gonna just leave that where it's at. But all right, spirit. So what's going on? The twin flame reading. See what's going on. Okay, so you got this is the first card. Let me make sure y'all can see that. All right. So you have we were bonded by soul, connected. We're bonded by soul, connected by spirit, manifested by flesh, eternal life. Okay. This is a deep connection on mind, body, and soul. This is beyond the eyes can see, which is 5D. This connection can't be broken. Okay. So we can, run from it as far as we can, but this planet is just part of it, and there's no running from truth. Okay. So you're definitely connected, to the point where you can't deny it. Your emotions are an illusion. Your emotions are not as real as you play it to be. Okay. It can be fixed. It can be altered. It can be changed. Okay. So what they're letting you know is that you guys are bonded soul, body, and soul, mind, spirit, soul, body, you know, spirit, flesh. You just connect it. You just can't run. You can't run on the spirit realm. You can't run in the flesh. You can't run anywhere. You just have to learn how to accept the connection for what it is, good, bad, whatever. Okay, this is through sickness and health, through rich or poor. This is real through sickness and health, through rich or poor. So I don't want y'all to feel like, well, it just don't look right because it's not on a piece of paper. A piece of paper doesn't validate who you are when it comes to the universe, when it comes to the soul. We have to know the difference between the real marriage and the illusion of marriage. The illusion of marriage is on paper, and I'm not knocking you guys who have gotten married on paper. Okay, that paper didn't really. A lot of people are getting divorced these days because they just got married for the paper, for the certificate. Okay, and it's ruined a lot of lives. Okay, so anyway, let's keep it moving. Okay, before I knew you, I knew you. Once again, another message from the 5D, manifested to the 3D. Before you knew them in the flesh, you knew them on many other levels. You guys been through this so many different times. You should have already mastered this. This is why the soul recognition is so valid. It's so accurate. It's because you recognize what you've been. Just like deja vu, you remember this. So y'all got to wake up, and you got to remember where you come from. Remember where it's at. Okay, you known each other before, and don't act like this is like straight deja vu. Dealing with your masculine is like deja vu, and some people just can't feel like they trapped in a cycle. Well, you got to really wake up and learn how to recognize that this cycle, know what's going to happen. A lot of y'all are tuned into divine, where you know what's going to happen before it happens. So you have to continue to keep that part of your frequency accurate. Okay. So what's going on is that the soul is pulling through right now, and it's validating itself before we get deeply into this reading, because it wants you to know, no matter what you're hearing on, what you're seeing and what you're hearing on the 3D, that the just remember where it's all stemming from, and the stem comes from divine. Okay, so they really pulling in strong on the 5D right now, on the fifth dimension. For those who don't know what 5D means, it means fifth dimension, spirit realm. When you go to sleep, you go to the 4D slash 5D realm, okay, realm and stuff like that. So that is what the fifth dimension is. So the shift of consciousness is, we're trying to shift it to the four, the 4D, 5D. 5D is spirit realm. You need in order for you to manifest in the 5D, you have to, you can't have a body. But in the fourth dimension, which is like deja vu, which is deja vu, and how you daydreaming is like fourth dimension. Okay, we trying to get to that fourth dimension. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. On, I'm not gonna have a set time. I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't do set times. It's just easier if I just jump on. So y'all just make sure y'all like and subscribe. Okay. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and I love you all. For those who are Team Essence, okay. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the truth. Okay. All right. So what else we have? I hope it's not going to be too late before I realize who you are. Okay. So if they have awakened at one point in time, and got afraid, they might have ran and fell back to sleep. So they're hoping that they don't fall back to sleep. Okay. Before it's too late. And being too late is losing the flesh. Okay. Or either one of you guys like dying, or either one of you guys like moving on. Okay, that's how serious it can get. Okay, so they said, I hope it's not going to be too late before I realize who you are. Now, this is the masculine talking to the feminine, or the whatever masculine energy, whoever is running away from the fate of their destiny. Okay, is saying that, I really hope that I don't waste a whole life running from you when you was the person I was supposed to be with all along. Okay, like I said, now we're starting to, veer towards the whole process of mind. Okay, the mind of the masculine, it still needs some work. Now you could be a masculine female, and you can be a masculine masculine. It's just whoever is feeling in that power, that they don't, that masculine power. Okay, for you feminines out there who are in a masculine frequency, and you feel like you don't need nobody, and so on and so forth, so you're gonna go and do what you got to do. So we got to understand how fast the frequency shift. Okay, the frequency of energy can shift so fast, just like the moods. Okay, you guys got to control your emotions. Your emotions is shift the frequency. So if 1 minute you happy, 1 minute you sad, somebody puts you off, somebody make you happy, that's a shift of frequency. Okay, that is what your spirit and your intuition is, your phone line. Your intuition will pretty much deliver the message to your partner about how you feeling, and you will vice versa you to this other person. That line of communication will never be cut. Okay, no matter how much you hate and how much you discard the 3D form of the being. Okay, which is your partner. Okay, so they just hoping that they don't they know they wasting time. It's like when you got an ego, because a lot of them are still stuck in, everybody has an alter ego. Okay, even us feminines who accept our role as feminines have an alter ego. That's what's keeping us for wanting to accept that this is what it is. It's your alter ego, because if you was in a true, like, an awakening and true soul acceptance and unconditional love, then you would say, you know what, I love with or without, and that's what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Surrendering to the spirit is letting go, because at the end of the day, it's only so much the flesh can do for another being. It's only so much you can do for a friend, so much you can do for your family, so much you can do for a job before it's time to move on. Now, when I mean by the moving on, I don't mean move on to a new lover, because what you're doing is you're becoming a karmic. You become a karmic, which means you become into a low frequency, which is you only living according to your flesh and your fleshly desire. You don't want to do that. You want to be in your own power. And yes, you will have temptation. Temptation is society around you, and stuff like that. I'm trying to be mindful because uh, YouTube is censoring, so I hope y'all can read in between the lines, fill in the blanks. So manipulation is real. Temptation is real. So it will come in, it will cause you to get off your path. And you don't want it to do that, which is ego accepting temptation as a cover up for you just facing the fact that you need to heal within. Okay? So what you need to do is heal within before you can love out. And by the time you heal within yourself and this person heal within themselves, they will magnetically pull. Magnetic is energy. Energy is, divine connection, spirit, intuition, God will guide you back to where you need to go. So regardless to how it is, as soon as you accept, like, dang, okay, this is who I am, I love who I am, and start loving you, you will start to manifest what you want, need, and desire. Even manifesting your runner partner, your person who choose not to accept you, they will automatically, unconsciously gravitate right to you, or you would end up, y'all will align, whether y'all will run into each other, y'all would end up calling each other randomly, mistakes or whatever, y'all would telepathically talk, you know what I'm saying? You would see the names, synchronicity signs everywhere, and all this good stuff. Learn to embrace that moment because you're asking for communication, but you didn't say how. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want them, you want them to speak to you. Okay, well, they may speak to you on the 5D or the 4D or the 3D. It was going to come in either a mind, body, or soul manifestation. So you have to accept it when it comes. You said, I want my masculine to call me. Okay, they may call you. They may stand on a 4D, 5D frequency and talk to your 3D. And you would say, well, where's the body? You know what I'm saying? You're not accepting the message. You're not accepting the messages the way that it is. So anyway, they hoping that it's not going to be too late before they can actually connect with you again. Okay? All right. So we have divine masculine. The universe got your back. Stay on your path. Okay? So if you, like I said, when they try to get back on path, when they try to understand what's going on, the fear jumps in, okay? But the universe always let the masculine know that that the feminine is there and that the universe got his back. But every time he gets in that fear, gets trapped in that fear, or she gets in that fear, trapped in that fear, she tends to, or he tends to lose faith. Okay, so they need to know, they need validation. Okay, they need to believe again. They kind of lost that faith. So the universe is going to manifest you back into their life, and they're going to manifest you back into their life, good, bad, or wrong. Right or wrong, rich or poor. Okay, they're going to manifest you guys back into each other's lives to show you, that is your validation, to show you that this shit is real and that you're not going nowhere, and that as soon as you guys accept your fate, it is what it is, and life could go on, and then boom, you know. So they hoping that it's not going to be too late before they wake up. This is most likely the masculine energy that needs to wake up the most. Spirit knows that it's the masculine energy that needs to shift their frequency and get in tuned into their feminine side. They know this, okay? You said, even when I'm with the karmic, I can't stop fantasizing about you. So they can't stop fantasizing about the times you guys did share. Now, if you're somebody who has not met their partner on this 3D realm, you might have met them on the 4D or 5D realm, okay? So you met them on many different rounds before this. So don't, you feel them inside you. You know they exist. You guys just shift levels of frequency. And some of y'all don't even realize that y'all shifting, okay? Some of y'all don't even realize it. So at the end of the day, even though they're with this other person, this other partner, this distraction, this karmic energy, this other person, they're only reflecting that they're living a lie. They're only reflecting that they're hurt. They're only reflecting that they're going to run to this person to hide from their accepting the fact that you are who they know you to be. And it's not going to work because they can't stop thinking about you. And it starts to manifest into that karmic situation because they're both karmics in that situation. The masculine, divine masculine, is a karmic when he's dealing with the karmic. So it manifests into a toxic form where they start to argue and start to fight way more than you are. Believe it or not, they put on the front because they believe that the relationship that they have is based off of 3D. They have no faith in their connection, but it's like this is what they're going to see. They're going to see that, damn, this is missing something. It's missing a key ingredient. And the key ingredient is being able to be mind, body, and soul connection, because the mind might have been there thinking about the sex with the karmic, but the body manifested to the karmic sexually, but the soul said no, it's not right. The soul said, okay, I want my divine partner. So then they start to manifest in their minds, which starts to manifest 3D, okay, in the body. So they definitely, you want them to fantasize. So meet them, fight this battle. If you can't fight this battle physically, and I don't expect you to fight this battle physically, don't go calling them, don't go texting them, don't go showing them your alter ego. Nobody has to put up with your alter ego, just like you don't want to put up with their alter ego, which is the persona of thought that they create in their 3D mind. What you create in your 3D mind, you have the perfect picture of what the perfect life should be like. You have the Cinderella lifestyle. You have the Prince Charming mindset that life is supposed to be with the picket fence. Cut that dream, because that is an ideology that was placed into your mind what a perfect relationship is. But if you took the happy ever after and skipped to the end where they went through their trials and tribulations. You took out the whole trials and tribulations, and this is why you're having a hard time accepting that you're going through trials and tribulations right now. Feminines out here and masculines out here, you guys are taking the good and the bad. You're taking the good and you're leaving the bad and the ugly, but you have to accept to know something is meant for you, the good, bad, and the ugly, and you're not doing that. You're skipping, you're picking and choosing, and that is not how it works. And this is what the universe is trying to tell you. You're here to have an experience. Make your experience the best experience. No, I'm not telling you that you can go and find your karmic relationship and please your needs, wants, and desires. That will only last for that moment, and you will be punished for that, which means the universe will make you pay for everything that you do. And yes, these masculines who are dealing with karmics are paying, but you have to be mindful. A lot of y'all who are in these karmic situations, some of y'all are karmics just obsessing over a karmic. You understand what I'm saying? And you're physically attracted to this. So what the universe wants you to do is take away the physical attraction from your partner, because that's what the imitators can't do. If someone gains too much weight, okay, if someone gains too much weight, when you met them they had a six pack, now they got a big old gut. Or if you have 7 babies by this person and you used to be a bad body, but now you just fat. You know what I'm saying? If they're just loving you for your appearance, then they do not love you. Okay? If they're only loving you, this connection is a divine connection. This connection is a 5D, 4D connection. Manifesting is just an experience. Okay? So, make sure y'all get them likes up. Make sure y'all should like and subscribe. Okay? Support the channel. Okay? Show your love. If anybody do want to donate, okay, like I said, if anybody do want to donate, all my information is in the description, as well as my booking information too, if you want to book a personal reading about your connection. Now, if you're not a twin flame, you don't know anything about twin flames, you can also still book a session with me, and we can still get it solved for you. Okay. Um, but so yeah, so let's get back to it. Okay. So even when they with this karmic, they're still not accepting it 100%. Okay. Any relationship, they're not all accepting it for 100%. They can go get married. They can have a bunch of children. It's a physical action. But it's not a soul connection choice. It's a egotistical, ideology-based connection. And you don't want to be that. If you're a divine partner, you're a twin flame, you're God-given, God-chosen for the both of y'all, you don't want to accept anything other than. Because if you accept something other than what the soul said, you're just accepting devil's love, devil's lust. Okay, so even that's what's going on with them right now. They're accepting the fact of devil's lust, but something's going to happen where these karmics will eventually, karmic masculine, karmic feminines in this karmic union is going to expose themselves, and it ain't going to come out right. Okay, so let's see what is. So they've been fantasizing about you deep. Okay, they just can't stop thinking about you. They're like, well, I'd rather have the real deal. Like, maybe the karmic did something that they disliked about you. Okay, so maybe the karmic talked too much and they didn't like that about you. Or maybe the karmic was too pretty and they might have been too insecure. Maybe they think, these things that they fear in you is what they run and they express and experience with someone else. But regardless, they're going to end up experiencing what they need to face anyway, okay? I know a lot of y'all probably like, well, why can't they just have that experience with me? I said, let's just put it like this. You don't cook. You don't want to eat raw meat. You don't want anything raw. You want it nice and ready and served properly on the plate. So that means, did they have to go and do this? No. But in this time and era, due to this ideology and this programming, this is the punishment that we have to face today. Because it's not like the old days where we didn't have technology or we didn't have this type of stuff entertaining or what I would call distracting us from loving nature. Take it back to the original. Start to love nature again. The smaller things matter most, okay? So, yeah. And I just want to say, save our children, okay? Save our children. Yes, I am in tunes. I'm not. That's why I was just bonding with my babies. I just couldn't. I'm just sick of all the information that's going on out here. It's terrible. And I just want to say, save our children. If you don't have children, save your future children, okay? Save the generation of the babies, okay? If you ever did come into connection with your partner, okay, and you might want to have children, you might as want to, you want to help set the new programming for the future to come, okay? And it's definitely not pedophilia, okay? So we're not supporting that here. Okay. All right, so that card fell on the floor. So we have you're brave and full of divine wisdom out of this world. Keep up, the good work. So if you have been, okay. Now this is kind of difficult only because everybody has their own way of learning. Okay, everybody has their own way of learning how to awaken and enlighten themselves, okay? A lot of us we get a broken heart or to trigger our awakening, or a lot of us get rejection that triggers our awakening. Some people just don't like a tree being cut down that triggers their awakening, or don't like to see animals killed, or that give them, whatever it is that got you triggered to gain, wisdom and power. Okay, you guys will have your own way to awaken. Okay, if you had missed your first awakening or your first few awakenings from spirit when spirit told you to, okay, or God when God told you to, all right, they will detour you another one, okay, and this is where the cycle keeps going. Okay, they will detour you another awakening. If you didn't learn that way, they're going to hit you with another one, but it always gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, it gets more deeper and deeper and deeper to your trigger, and to the point where it can be a life or death type of situation. It will literally, if you haven't got the hey, you know, don't cut that flower, prepare yourself for life, and enjoy everything, and look at the smaller things. It go from that all the way up to you falling unconscious from either car accidents or bike accidents or something drastic like that, to being able to survive something that deep, just for you to to understand what life is really about. Okay, but during this journey that you guys have your own way of waking up. The longer it takes you to wake up, the harder the lesson will be. So if they chose to take another route, their punishments will get stronger, more powerful, and more frequent. Okay, so don't think that just because they with a karmic that they just chilling and that you guys are not getting it. You're getting the signs, they're getting the signs. And whoever's in denial the most gets them the most. Okay, so it's just best to, what it will do is it will enlighten you. So once you do get that sign, and once you do get that awakening, you start to shift. Okay, you're shifting up. No more punishments, because you can now listen to the intuition when the intuition tell you. You can hear that inner voice. You can hear that inner God telling you. And most of these inner gods sound just like your divine partner, because I remember my masculine's voice before I even met him. So, and mind you, growing up, I've heard a masculine's a masculine energy, voice talking to me. So I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Or what the heaven or hell, whatever you want to call it. Um, but then when I came into union with my partner, um, his voice sounds so peaceful and so recognizable. Okay. And I'm like, yo, you sound familiar. He will say certain things like, the way he would say it, it was just like I've heard that before. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful. Just pay attention what's going on. Okay, pay attention. Peace and love to it. Peace and love to it. All right. When they're upset, you know that. When they're upset, you will know that too. So just learn how to reflect peace and love to it, because I know it's hard for us to do that because we be so angry that if they was if they really want peace and love, they would be here. But you have to understand, people are still in a deep state of mind. You got to understand how deep this goes. Okay, this is not just going down the rabbit hole of history or going down the rabbit hole of knowledge. This is real. This is everything to do with everything. This is bringing back the consciousness, and this is the battle. You twin flames are in the lead because you have the consciousness, and it's real, and you know what it's like. You know the love and what it feels like. You know what it damn near tastes like. So you have to be a guide to help others. If you don't come into union in yours, turn around and help someone else. Just like you want to turn around and go love someone else, turn around and take that power and help and assist. Don't go and get yourself trapped up with a karmic energy and think that you could just cover it up and it ain't going to never come back again. It will, and it will come tenfold. And I'm just going to give it to you, Roar. And I know y'all scared, but I can't help your fears. You have to overcome that, and that's how you know you need to heal that part. So if you write these things down, learn how to control your emotions, okay? It's keeping you in motion, and you keep digressing your issues on everybody else. So you have to learn how to do it within first. Consult with your inner God, and then you can come out here, and then you will be living. Okay? Now you could be alive and still dead inside, and this is what you would call a soulless being. So what you are doing as a transitional being is awakening your consciousness within your physical being, and now you're getting the knowledge that you need, and you're starting to love you. Okay? So welcome everybody that just jumped on. Peace and blessings. Welcome to Team Essence. All right. Raw truth here. Raw truth. But yeah, so you definitely would get punished for not accepting, because it's not about you. It's about the world. Okay. You are missioned here. Okay. You are missioned to come into pieces. And to you came in pieces, and now your mission to be put together. So if your other counterpart is not doing their part, there's another side of you that can help connect to another. But it's not on the connection of taking them because this person doesn't want to love me, so I'm gonna go and love someone else. Hold on, y'all, give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's my baby boy back there. Getting so big, y'all. All right. So let's go. Let's see what else. All right. So you got Divine Feminine. The universe got your back because you're on your right path. Okay. So you guys both are doing what you need to do. You're where you should be at this moment, because this is your detour moment. This is where you guys are learning your lessons. Okay. So don't take it as we can learn it together, because if you guys do come together, you're ready to argue, you're ready to fight. Do you really want that? No, leave it to the karmic to take that. They deal with that negative, and when they come to you, you're peace, you're at love. And I don't wish hate on anyone, but if they want it, they got it. Okay. If your partner is not completely healed within themselves yet, feminine, or you not completely healed within yourself, Nobody's going to want to be around you for too much longer. Nobody's going to want to be around your masculine. Nobody's going to want to be around that karmic. Nobody's going to want to be around you. You got to learn how to find that balance because nobody wants to be around it, okay? But, once you get aligned to yourself and who you truly are, the universe got you. Just know that. If nobody got your back, the universe got your back, okay? It is what it is. So, let's see, what else? So you got forgiving, okay? Start with that. So they want you to know, forgive them. And that is your first step of healing. Once you learn how to forgive and you learn that, wow, it was really never your fault. Because once you start taking the blame off your partner, and you start cluttering your magnetic pull, because you can clutter your energetic pull to you guys is by distractions, okay? You don't want to let the karmic energy distract you. Yes, it hurts, okay? But it only hurts because you believe it does, okay? Get out your feelings, okay? Turn that off. Get out your feelings, okay? And be strong. If the karmic can look at you dead in your face and kiss your masculine in front of your face, the first thing you should do is laugh. Because deep down in your mind and your feelings, you should say to yourself, which is true, not a lie, that you know that this shit is not real, okay? And that the karmic is just an illusion, okay? And the masculine is living in an illusion that shit is not genuine, okay? Because you know who you are. If you're a true divine feminine out here, and you guys had that soul recognition, and the universe won't stop, you know who you are, okay? So your first stage is forgiving them, okay? Forgiving yourself as well. So forgiving yourself, forgiving yourself is forgiving them, okay? It's like once you heal you learn to look at them in a different way. So they're reflecting your pain by you being triggered that they with someone else, by you hating them for being with someone else, by your own insecurities of feeling like, well, what does she got that I don't got, or what does he got that I don't got? You got to heal that shit within yourself not to think, say, or act that way. And that is how you know you have completely healed, when nobody outside of you can hurt you because you know who you are inside. So start with forgiving yourself as well as forgiving them. Okay, so they want you to forgive them for their ignorance, forgive them for the pain, and that, forgive them if they don't come back to you in this lifetime. Just know, okay, because if you're really doing your research and you've really been following Team Essence, then you will know that this is eternal. This is life after life, life before and life, many lives after. And you will not live life according to, your full physical desires. You will just live life traveling, experiencing new things, seeing the world for what it is, talking about your experience with everybody, not trying to take somebody else's husband. You don't want to do that. You don't want to take somebody else's boo thing, or you don't want to take somebody else's wife. You don't want to do that. You just want to be free, and you want to say, I love the universe, and just learn how to give it up to the universe, okay? Big it up to the universe, okay? So that is healing. That's healing. And when you can do that, the universe will drop your masculine to the point where your masculine can't go nowhere, because then the masculine will be completely stuck in where he should or she should be. Okay, they ain't gonna be able to get over you. They're not gonna be able to stop thinking about you. And this is where that whole fantasizing about your partner comes in, because they really do fantasize about you when you start to uplift your frequency, clear that baggage out, and you start feeling good about yourself and loving yourself. They start to feel this. They like, okay, when you start to, your connection starts to get stronger, and you guys start to manifest into each other's lives out of random. Okay, shit like that happens. Okay, so you got separation is just another illusion. Look at the bigger picture. Okay, so you got to look at the bigger picture of this. It's just an illusion. It's all an illusion. This is an illusion. You being at work is an illusion. Okay, you will go there 1 minute, you will be out of there in the next. Okay, it'll be just one day and a different day the next day. It's all an illusion, and it's all how you live in that moment. Okay, it's all how you live in that moment. I'm not gonna live my life hating on somebody else. I'm not going to live my life missing someone else. What I'm going to do is live my life for me. Okay? And listen, I must stress this. Do not live your life based off your base chakra. Okay? Live your life on every other chakra besides your base chakra. Sometimes you got to learn how to go celibate. Some of y'all need to, if you're really in your, like, a lot of twin flames don't like to be alone. That's abandonment. If you've mastered your base chakra, is learning how to control, learning how to turn yourself off just like you turn yourself on, okay? When you've mastered that, you will not desire the physical of anything, because you will look outside and you will say, there's a lot of people in this world that I can tell my story to, okay, that I can tell my story to. And that is giving and receiving energy. Now, if they are, narcissistic and they're looking for more, don't go past the knowledge. That's it. Just speak your truth and move forward, okay? Don't give your universe, and don't allow yourself to be duped and manipulated by someone else who's going through trauma, because the only reason why you want to move on to a karmic partner is because you're traumatized and you have not completely healed. So work on that. Separation is just an illusion. You guys have that 4D and 5D to still work on. Don't be thinking that you can go and do what you want to do and all of a sudden it's cool, you good. No, because punishment comes behind, because God sees all things, intuition sees all things, spirit see all things divine. Your partner can see it all. Okay, they can see it all if they pay close attention. Sometimes they can get like glimpse of you in the mirror, or a glimpse. And I know it's like freaky and shit, but you gotta live life as if they're already there and they're already with you, because they're there with you on a 4-5D, but they just haven't manifest just yet on a 3D completely 100%. But that's how you know they need more work, and that's how you know you need more work. So do the work. I mean, the longer you take to do your work, you know what I'm saying? The longer it take to come into union. And some of y'all may say, okay, well, stop putting expectations on it and stop putting time on it. That is control. If you learn how to give up the control, like I said, give it up to the 4-5D and allow them to do it. All you do is just wake up, thank God you're alive and see another day. Okay? Do something positive, enlighten yourself, study, read, righteous, something to feed your mind, to take your mind off of, like, they will allow you, spirit would allow you to study knowledge and, knowledge of self and stuff like that, and enlighten yourself with tarot readers and stuff like that. Spirit will let you do that in order to take your mind off the desire of needing your partner right now, seeking information. So they will end up guiding you to my channel, or they would end up guiding you to many other channels, or they would either, other twin flame guides, teachers, and coaches, and so on and so forth. Okay, they would allow that, but they will not allow you to go popping bottles at the club and not pay that price. They will not allow you to go have sex with a karmic and not pay that price. You will pay the price if you are a true divine partner on this journey. This journey is not going nowhere, and it will get stronger and stronger, and the resistance is real, but you will have to learn how to control that. So separation is just another illusion, okay? Live in your moments, but it's not about sex, okay? So yeah, even though this guy, like I said, even though this guy or girl is with someone else, okay, it's just an illusion, all right? They're going to go to sleep eventually, and they're going to separate, and then they're going to wake up, and they're going to look at each other like, what the hell am I doing with you? You know what I'm saying? They say these things a lot to each other. Believe it or not, they say this shit a lot to each other. They just be like, you just a rebound. But at the end of the day, like, y'all would be like, oh, they so happy, woo, 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 pop. That's an illusion. That's an illusion. Okay? Give it time. It would fade. Okay? And time may take a while. Time may take 5, 10 years, 6, 7 months. Who knows? It's whatever. Okay? Whatever it takes. All right. So you got trapped in fear. Okay? Everybody's trapped in fear. We got to get up out that fear. The fear is a lower vibration and a lower frequency. Okay? So fear is not what you want in this connection. You both twin flames are trapped in fear. The fear of loss, the fear of abandonment, the fear of hurt, the fear of pain, the fear of not being able to come into union. That is fear as well. You have to accept 100% that you are who you are. Okay? By you fearing, the more you like reject the universe, the more the universe is gonna just like be like, get over here, okay? They're gonna hit you with that get over here truth, and you're gonna get upset and you're gonna get mad, but then you're gonna get scared. Okay, it's levels. It's like going to, what they call that, boot camp, rehab or some shit, and you got to go through your little stages, acceptance, forgiveness, and all the shit. Same shit. You got to go through the whole thing, and you got to learn to heal, and get up out that fear. You both are still trapped in that fear of loss, fear of emotion, fear of abandonment. Okay, Spirit is saying get up out of that fear. Both of you guys, you and this person. Okay, they fear being alone. 'Cause this is why they run from person to person and person to person, and you feel alone. And this is why you want to friend to person to person, and you got to get up out of that. It's really holding you back from your own true abundance. So the last card for this reading, y'all, is that the universal abundance is coming your way. Okay, now that abundance can manifest in any shape or form that it wants to. Your union, okay, good friends, a good day, okay. It can manifest in whatever it chooses depending on your level of frequency. Okay, money is like in the 5D in the spirit realm. Money is energy. Energy is power. And if you're wasting your time and energy on something that is not important, something that is not a part of your path, you will lose power. You will lose energy. You will lose yourself. Okay, and you're giving it up. You can't sell out on your soul, but you can sell. You can't sell your soul, but you can sell out on it by turning your back on what is true. And this is what the real reality is. A lot of people sell out on their souls. You can't sell it. It's not for sale. It never will be for sale. You will just lose your consciousness little by little by little, and you will forget through the pain and fear. Everything that you have learned will go right out the window, one ear and out the other, because it has not 100% registered to you that everything that you're trying to manifest has already manifested once, that it could be manifested again. Remember who you was and what you was before you met your partner. You could have been traumatized and needed to heal some childhood wounds. You could have been traumatized and had mommy daddy issues. Those are the things you need to solve. Your partner just came to give you that boost, and that boost so y'all can be able to look at each other and not hate each other, and not say, hey, I don't want you guys, but you don't want each other because you guys have not yet healed. Get your healing done. You know you got your healing done when you can face the enemy or the devil frequency with a smile on your face and keep it steady. If that devil frequency can draw you back into your devil frequency, which is your alter ego, it's got the best of you. So, all right, listen, just gain that power. Get your power back. You've been reminded of who you are. You've been triggered. You've been awakened to gain that wisdom and power to this connection. So don't forget that. Don't forget your connection with spirit. Don't forget your connection with your masculine or your feminine. Don't forget that connection, because that is who you are. This is what it is. And the more you accept it, the better it will get. It will. I can promise you, life will get better. But it's not going to be in the way that you think better looks like. Better doesn't mean walk down the aisle. Better doesn't mean the picket fence. Better doesn't mean that. Better will mean better and peace within yourself. Okay, and then what you will see in yourself is that I don't want to be a nympho or a sex maniac or a sex addict. I don't want to be a drinker, a smoker. I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. You will learn how to heal. You will learn how to heal. Okay, there's no coincidence that somebody just popped on and that is my masculine's name. So peace and blessings to my connection and my most high for all. I love I love my connection with my most high, because it loves me back. Okay, so once you love your connection the righteous way, the connection will love you back. When you hate your connection, it's gonna hate you back. Okay, it's gonna reflect it. So learn how to fix that mirror. Okay, fix that mirror yourself, tune it up yourself, and heal yourself. Okay. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you definitely can, to find out what's going on in your twin flame connection. Um, all the information is in the description. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, hit that like, and so on and so forth. If you haven't joined me on my Facebook or my Instagram, please do. All my information is down in the description, okay? Make sure y'all support the truth. It's time. It's time to support truth, okay? Like, subscribe, and hit that button, okay? If you do want to donate, all my information is in the description for that as well. Like I said, my birthday is coming up, and for those who do want to send a small donation to my birthday, you can send it to the information below. It is on the 13th of this month, 9/13. I know 13 to me is my lucky number. Okay, the wicked has told you 13 is toxic, but it's not. Me and my masculine's birthday fall on the 13th of of our month. Okay, his is actually his is actually his is actually 613, and mine is 913. Ain't that funny, y'all? 6 9, both 13. Okay, but anyway, so it is what it is. Stay love, stay peace, stay happy, stay peaceful, stay everything, stay free. And y'all make sure y'all hit that bell. Like I said, hit that bell for future videos. I don't know when I'm gonna jump on again. If spirit come through me and say, hey, today's the day, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Y'all, if you haven't been on my Facebook yet, go to my Facebook. Is where I post. My personal quotes will be private, so y'all either make sure y'all follow or send me a request, because they've been censoring my Facebook, threatening to block or cancel my Essence Tarot page. But y'all can just contact me on either one. So make sure y'all have those open avenues to contact me and get the posts that I post daily, the cards that I flip daily for the twin flames and masculines and feminine. I do post free um, card pulls, so make sure y'all jump on there for that. I give back as well, and you know, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful, and you guys should be grateful too. It's definitely a bright side. It's definitely a light at the end of that tunnel. So you just got to get there. You got to get to that dark before you can get to that light. And I know how it is to elevate and and then drop down because of pain. But that's how you know what you need to fix is your own emotion. Okay, so learn how to keep it as positive as you can. If you got to get away from your partner, so be it. If you got to get away from your family, so be it. Take this time and let the universe know, I just need space, work for me. I'm not ready yet. And the universe will say, okay. So while you're not ready yet, they will put you on a detour. But if you tell them, I'm not accepting my fate because I don't want to deal with it, da 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 da, they're going to push you until you learn that this is your fate and this is what you have to accept. And then that's it. Yes, it's just hard because you don't know the difference between the two. You don't know if you're karmic and you don't know if you're divine feminine. Okay? I told you, if you didn't see it in the eyes, okay? During my journey with my partner, I saw it in the eyes. I just didn't have the knowledge to match it. Okay, so a lot of y'all don't have the knowledge to match your experience because they don't teach you this. Okay, it took a couple of YouTubers to put it up on YouTube to help you figure it out. Okay, including myself. Um, I just wake up, start talking about your journey. Don't put yourself back to sleep by hindering your own ascension and your growth. I don't care if people think you sound crazy or not. While we going through this shift of consciousness, let the world know that there is love like this out there. Okay? Because if they knew better, they would do better. If if you describe what your experience was, soul recognition, people will know that they are not dealing with true partnership. They will look them in the eyes because we don't look each other in the eyes anymore. We look in our cell phones. We look at the computers. We're not having that soul recognition, and this is called distraction. This is what they told. This is what they want to do. But for us who are on this journey, we look them in their eyes at as many times and as many times as we got. You will never know until you get those signs and synchronicities that keep putting y'all together to get y'all to lock those eyes together. Look these people in their eyes. Look people in their eyes, and you will see who they truly are. You can tell who has dark, and you can tell who is light, and you can tell who is real, and you can tell who is fake as far as who your partnership, okay? Look at that. Unconditional love. Okay, that's very important. Okay? Very important. So, all right, y'all. Peace and love. Y'all stay tuned for my next live. Um, I don't know when I'm gonna jump on. Like I said, I could jump on tonight. I could jump on tomorrow. I don't know. I could jump on a week or a month from now. Like I said, show your love and support. Show send it to the spirits, okay? And they will guide you guys. Like help others to guide you guys to the truth, all right? Because you do have some people out here who's got so much knowledge, okay, where they'll use it just to validate who they believe that they are to suit their illusion. And you don't want to be those. So I know how to talk to you, and I know who to speak to. I'm going to piss off those who are not real, and the ones who love me and the ones who know this true connection will vibe, and they will feel where I'm coming from, because the frequency that I'm shooting out is we had enough of the false twins, and we want our real connection home. Okay, we want it, and we don't want distractions, and that is the frequency that I send out when I send my messages, to scare off the wicked, so the light prevail. And that's just what it is. Raw truth will scare the false twin flames away. Oh yes, they will run them far away, because they can be like, that's too much, I can't handle that. But you, the twin flame, know that, yeah, I know it's true. I know it's true. Exactly. Because you can face the truth. Because you have already faced the truth. They haven't. They just assume they did. And if they're not twin flames and they're just here to get this knowledge for the righteous reason, being ready, prepared, then kudos to you. You will be able to handle my message, because my soul will speak to all y'all. The universe will speak to y'all and say her message is for you, okay? And if it don't speak to you, that means that message wasn't for you. So, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace and love to everybody. Stay safe. Save our children, okay? Prepare yourself, get yourself knowledgeable, and study what's really going on, both sides of the fence, and learn how to put the pieces together, so that you can be able to read in between the lines, and wake yourselves up, because we have to, okay? The alignments all will connect. Like I said in my other videos, it will all connect together, and you will all see that it is just all God trying to fix and tune up the world again, okay? Bring back the peace and love. So thank y'all for your love and support. Peace.